Guy, one of the things I noticed in practice today is speed, and more speed. This team has it top to bottom.
We're learning to use it. I think that's an emphasis of every practice that we have, is to try to get not only crisper and cleaner, but to do it with more speed. And that's an emphasis every time we're on the ice.
I talked to you last week, asked if you were getting an inkling of potential line combinations. You thought there were more defensive pairings. Has that changed in the past week?
No, I've actually been out. We will get to that. I think it's a good opportunity for everybody to play with everybody, and you'll see individuals, pairs getting synergy together, and we're not too panicking on that yet. That will all play itself out.
You've got 3 goaltenders, including last year's ACHA Rookie of the Year, Matthew Madrazo. I talked to PJ Musico. They're getting along great, and a friendly battle, I guess, is a good way to describe it, perhaps.
And it's important every time. I think it's really important to have good internal competition, and so far so good. I think it's nice to see all 3 goalies competing for ice time, and that's what you want.
Saturday was the 17th, the 1-year anniversary of the big announcement that brought you here to Penn State eventually, and you celebrated by taking the guys out for a little morning exercise.
It was a celebration, sure. You know what? We can call it just reaffirming our commitment, and sometimes that is a good way to celebrate.
Unfortunately, the downside was Danny Petrick doing an exercise ended up with a broken bone in his wrist, and he's going to be out for a while.
Apparently, a freak injury. It wasn't anything combative, or it's just those things happen, and sometimes when you're doing conditioning drills. So very sorry to hear that, but he'll be back, and he'll be a big part of this team.
Dan, of course, one of the seniors on the team, and you know, when you talk about leadership, you're I guess in a good position because you've got all these new recruits coming in, the 15 new guys, most of them freshmen, sophomores, but academically, yes, they're freshmen and sophomores, but experience-wise, they've got a lot more under their belts.
Well, I think so. I think we have a good mix right now of guys that understand Penn State and the Icer family, which is really important, and you have new guys with new blood coming in, and some transfers that can bring some experience from Division I hockey with them as well. So I like the mix, and so far I think the internal competition that you see in the goaltending position, you can see in other positions as well. I think it's all healthy.
You and Joe Battista went up to Buffalo for the first Sabres game, got a chance to spend some time with the Sabres organization. I'm sure you sat down with Lindy Ruff and his staff.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great experience, and really nice to see the changes that they're making to their organization, both in terms of physically in the arena and with some of the coaching staff. It was great to talk to them and bounce ideas off them and vice versa, but I really am impressed with the environment that Mr. Pagula and Kim have created. I think everybody from all the staff on down, administration, they really enjoy what they do there, and it's really nice to see. I'd like to emulate that here at Penn State Hockey.
I've seen the reports in the Buffalo media. They're calling it Pagulaville. They kind of stole the name.
They did. Well, they deserve to. The excitement there is incredible, and it's funny. The only downside is you can't really go anywhere with Terry because so many people want a piece of him, and just to take a picture with him, it's you know, he sort of has to stay to himself a little bit. Other than that, it was fantastic.
That might be something you're going to experience in the next few years.
I don't know about that, but yeah, the next time I donate a few 88 million, yeah, it might happen.
Coach, thanks a lot.
Thank you.